What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome to another video. It's currently 10 to 1 a.m. on Wednesday the 9th of August, and I just wanted to start this video with this image. You'll see that basically in the Asian session last night, so yesterday, I did change my bias in terms of my expectations for the week. So I did reanalyze the charts, and I posted this to the Discord community. So make sure you go join the Discord community so you can stay up to date. But you'll see that that green box was where I anticipate the low of the week to get made, and then I casted up 2 standard deviations using the central bank dealers range in order to try and work out the potential high of the week. But I'll explain all that once we get to GBP USD. But for now, let's get straight back to DXY, and then we'll work our way through as per usual. So yeah, DXY traded much higher than I anticipated. We traded into this fair value gap resting here. I've marked out the 50% level of this fair value gap, and you'll see that price is continuing to close below it. So I'm not really too concerned. It's nice to see that it's continuing to respect it. Although we're wicking above the 50% level, the fact that we're staying below it is hinting to me that there's still potential for us to want to run lower. So I'm going to continue with my bias of being bearish, and until that changes, until like say we close above this swing high or this swing high, it would have been a different story. However, that's not the case. So for that reason, I still have my continuous bias of wanting to see lower dollar in general. So we'll drop down to the 4 hour and we can have a better look. You can see that on the 4 hour we traded higher, took out this buy side liquidity from Friday's non-farm payroll. To be honest, I probably should have re-looked at that and anticipated this, because I can only imagine the amount of stops and sell side buy side liquidity that would have been resting above here from retail. And you can see price came up, grabbed it, touched that 50% level, and now we've turned away from it. So what I want to see now is I want to see us start to push lower. If we drop down to the 15-minute, we can see that we had a nice break in market structure. I'll just show you now. So here, this candle, once this closed aggressively below these 2 swing lows here and here, relative equal lows, you can see we're consolidating now, but I want to see us start to expand lower now. But yeah, it's nice to see that we took out that high, moved lower, breaking market structure, and hopefully for the rest of the week, we can start to see lower prices and see us target these relative equal lows resting below here. There we go. So I'll just put sell side liquidity for that, and I want to see if we can start to expand towards that. So let's go to GBP now, and I'll explain what I was talking about at the beginning of this video. And I'll start with the daily. Should we start with the daily? We'll go straight to the 4 hour actually, so I can explain what happened. So yeah, during the Asian session yesterday, I did change my bias, and in the Discord I posted the image which I showed you at the beginning of the video, and I stated in the Discord how I anticipate price to come down to this order block / breakout block, and then use that sell side liquidity resting below Monday's lows in order to push price higher and run into this breaker, which is resting all the way up here. Why is this a breaker? We've got a high, a low, and a high, and we break lower. So this is actually a breaker block up there. So there's a reason for price to want to gravitate towards that. But yeah, that's why you should come and join the Discord, guys. I'll make sure to leave the link below so that any updates or changes such as what happened yesterday, you'll be fully aware of and you can look at yourself. But yeah, you can see we traded lower. We did in fact take out that Monday sell side liquidity, and then as soon as we traded back to the bottom of that breaker, we aggressively traded higher, and we've just touched the Sunday with this Sunday opening. We just touched it. You can see we're just finding some resistance there, but now anticipating us coming back down to the bullish breaker to see if we can use that to springboard higher. So let's drop down to the 15-minute and we can have a better look. So here's price action for Tuesday. You can see we came up during London, swept these relative equal highs, and then price broke down after that. You can see we came consolidated around that Sunday level as per usual and started running down towards that breaker block as I drawn out here. Once we got in there, you can see we have a break in market structure. Where's the break in market structure? Here. We break that, and then we also have a breaker here, low, high, lower low, and then from then on we move higher, which is why I'm anticipating price come down, touch this level one more time, and then use that to springboard higher. There's also a 15-minute fair value gap which complements the breaker high. So this is the breaker high here. You can see how that's in the 50% level of this fair value gap, which is why I'm anticipating price to want to come down and touch that, which will offer a perfect buying opportunity for higher prices later. In terms of high prices, what are we targeting? Well, we now have Tuesday's swing high here for buy side liquidity and Monday's swing high here for buy side liquidity. So it'd be nice to see if we can use that to expand into those highs and yeah, take those stops. There's also this swing high just above. This is from Friday, just above Monday's swing high, which we'll likely want to take and trade into a fair value gap that's resting above. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys, with GBP and USD. And I'll quickly look at Euro. We'll start with the daily. Again, I did not anticipate Euro to trade as low as it did in my recent video, but you can see we traded past the fair value gap, closing it completely, took out Friday's low, just like with GBP. I'll go straight to the hourly with Euro and keep it quick. And you can see we have a nice break in market structure. We've traded higher now, so these lows got taken out here. Let's just mark that out. So that sell side liquidity got grabbed, and now what happens? We start looking for buy side. Where's buy side residing? Well, we've got beautiful relative equal highs resting up here, which are likely to get traded to. So yeah, I'm pretty much just bullish right now on Euro USD. If we go to the 15-minute, you can see I think we've already traded to the breakout. We've got a low, a high, a lower low, and then we've broken higher. And you can see how we've just consolidated around this level in general. So it's possible for a large expansion on Euro. I know there's some CPI releases for Euro, so that might want to drive Euro's market higher. But yeah, in general, I'm just expecting a nice run up towards this swing high here, and of course these relative equal highs here. So this swing high, this swing high, and this swing high all create relative equal highs, which is where a lot of buy side liquidity is going to reside, and price will want to trade into this nice fair value gap that's resting here. So yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. By the way, this is my last video for the next 10 days, my last daily review, because I am actually going on holiday. If you join the Discord, I will still be active there. I'll be posting any chart analysis I get done or any expectations for the week, next week, etc. So make sure to go join the Discord. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.